Hey guys, JT here, and I'm the CEO of Goto Mortgage Solutions, and I'm making this video just to piggyback on what we talked about last week in terms of the FHA breaking news, right? FHA reducing their PMI and you saving roughly about 30-something% in your monthly payment from the old PMI to the new PMI. There's an article that came out written by Fannie Mae. It read a little bit like this, okay? It said, Fannie Mae, the housing market just pulled a head fake. And while some optimism appears to have crept into the housing sector, it represents an increase from very low levels of activity and is at risk of declining again if rates reverse, wrote economists over at Fannie Mae in their most recent post. Now, earlier this year, a combination of factors came together to make a slumped housing market feel a little bit warmer. For starters, the early months of the year always sees more seasonal demand. The demand uptick this year was aided by the average 30-year fixed mortgage rate slipping from 7.37% in early November to 5.99% by early February, and the fact that home builders are now offering substantial mortgage rate buy-downs. However, we've already started to see the housing market backdrop soar again. Indeed, over the past 3 weeks, the average 30-year fixed mortgage spiked from 5.99% up to 6.88%. I'd have been talking about this back in November when rates went up last year, right? Look, we were accustomed to 2.993% interest rate for a very long time, which, by the way, that is not normal. And all of a sudden, we go from 2.99 to 5%. I mean, that's a big shock. And then now, right, the average rate's what, 6%, more or less, okay? Unless you're getting an FHA, and FHA still has a 5% in front of that number, okay? But I think, and I said this a while back, things will get back to normal. We just have to get comfortable with the new rate environment. And it's equivalent to the following, guys, okay? Look, picture yourself jumping into a cold bucket of water. At the beginning, it's gonna be a shocker, right? It's like you're gonna get into the water 1 foot in, it's gonna be cold, right? Then you're not gonna feel your foot, and the other foot goes in, you're not gonna feel that foot, right? But it's not gonna be that bad. And then you're already in that tub, both legs in, okay? And then gradually, you're putting your body into the bucket of water. And then look, little by little, you get accustomed to how your body feels. Like your body adapts to that cold water. No different in mortgage rates, right? Especially if rents continue to stay at where they are at. I've been talking to families and the average rent is no less than $3,500 on a monthly basis. So look, you're paying $3,500. You come here, you're looking to get pre-approved for somewhere in the San Fernando Valley, your average mortgage payment can be $4,000, depending upon how much of a down payment you're coming up with, and of course, depending upon what type of a loan you're going with. So look, it is what it is, right? This is the new rate environment, but this is also the new rent environment. There's no signs of rent coming down anytime soon. Now, there's a forecast of mortgage rates coming down in the near future, right? That always happens. But I've yet to see, or I've yet to be in an environment where rents ever come down. Still, buying property makes the most sense. Now, even if you are paying a 7% interest rate, and in some cases, I've seen some borrowers pay 8.5%, depending upon the type of loan that they're getting, right? Still, that rate is much lower than the rate you are paying on rent. Think about it this way. On a mortgage, you are getting a return on your investment, and you're paying your housing payment. When you're paying a mortgage, there's no return on that investment. All you are doing is paying for your housing. There's no return on your investment. So the interest rate on that housing payment is essentially 100%. So till this date, I still believe that owning a home makes much more sense than not. So guys, I hope you found this of value. If you did, do me a huge favor, please give it a thumbs up. If you really found it of value, share this with a family, a loved one, and we hope that they found it of value as well. All right, guys, have a great one, and I will end it with this. Look, the future looks bright.